Nicholas looks like a bomb set to go off any minute.
I'm worried about him.
Yeah, me too. He's been erratic, to say the least. Now to be so grief-stricken.
You know what? We'll stay close. Between the two of us, we can help Nicholas get through this.
Are you looking for someone?
No.
You can't fool me, Monica. Despite what you said to Jason, you're hoping that he'll show up here. Because in your heart, you know this is where he belongs today.
Emily is dead because of Jason and the life he has chosen. I meant what I said, Edward. If he shows up here, I am not responsible.
I stand before you with a heavy heart to celebrate the life and mourn the passing of a remarkable young woman. Emily Quartermain filled many roles in her too short life. Beloved granddaughter, treasured daughter, cherished sister, and friend to so many. She was poised on the brink of a new journey with the man she loved. Emily's loss would have been devastating under any circumstances, but her life was brought to a brutal, sudden end. Emily won't live to a ripe old age, or long enough to have children of her own, and we, the people who loved her, didn't have the luxury of preparation. Emily is at peace now, and those she left behind must start the work of remembering, letting go, and moving on. Emily's death makes us question, why do such terrible things happen to such good people? What are we supposed to learn, if anything, from such senseless loss? How do we keep anger and confusion from casting a shadow over the rest of our lives? All I can say is the answer doesn't lie in how Emily died. It lies in how she lived. How she touched everyone here with her loving kindness, her generosity of spirit. The answer lies in the hearts of those who knew and loved Emily best. Her dearest friend is going to help us find those answers by remembering and honoring Emily's life. Elizabeth.
I'm sorry, I'm probably the worst public speaker ever in the best of circumstances. The thought makes me sick to my stomach on a day like this. But Emily deserves the best I have to give, and I need to speak about her, so that is what I'm going to do. Grace, dignity, generosity, kindness, unconditional love. We all know Emily personified those qualities, but there was something else, something that wasn't as apparent. And that's what I would like to address first. People who didn't know Emily tended to mistake her softness for weakness, but she was the epitome of the iron fist and the velvet glove. Ask anyone who ever snapped her last nerve. I can't speak for any of you, but I know I never wanted to be on the receiving end of Emily's righteous indignation. But that wasn't her usual way. If she wanted you to do the right thing, which was always so clear to her, she would win you over with calm and reason, and before you knew it, you were doing exactly what she suggested. And if you chose to do the very thing she urged you not to, her love never wavered, because she was loyal to the people she loved no matter what. Especially her notoriously nutty family. Never has a child been so unlike the family who adopted her. At least on the surface. But as it turned out, she was a perfect fit. Edward, I cannot count the number of times I have heard you say that Emily was the center, the heart of your family. And to a certain extent, that was true. But to Emily, the heart of the family was always you. And Monica, I know you can barely think right now, but when you can, I hope you'll take comfort in knowing that you, more than anyone, changed the course of Emily's life. You came along when she needed you the most. You took her into your heart, into your home. You and Alan became her inspiration. You gave her focus and ambition, and I know she never stopped being grateful for that. More than anything or anyone, the Quartermaines were responsible for shaping the incredible woman Emily turned out to be. You should all be very proud. Emily had a wonderful way of making families beyond her own. One consisted of the people she worked with. Epiphany. Emily was especially fond of you. She saw your heart and she knew it was as big as the universe. I don't know if she ever got a chance to tell you, but she was always so appreciative of your sage advice and your belief in her future as a doctor. Patrick, Bobby, Dr. Ford, Emily learned so much from all of you about the power of medical teamwork. She also had her family of girlfriends. Robin, Kelly, Lainey. We'll always have Jake's. Emily's friendship was a gift. I know. I was fortunate enough to call her my best friend since we were teenagers. She was my rock, my support system, and I will carry her in my heart for as long as I live. There is someone else I would like to mention. Jason. He owned a unique place in Emily's heart, a place reserved only for him. He wasn't just her brother. He was her hero. Jason couldn't be here today, but I couldn't talk about